Hello, I'm Ruth and I go by Faerie Girl online. This is going to be my second video on my channel, so if you guys like what this video is about, please consider subscribing. And today's video is going to be all about my inspirations per your request on my poll from last week. These three behind me are my most recent acrylic paintings. The one in the middle, I had sketched this in my sketchbook first. I was just kind of in a relaxation mode, trying to empty and clear my mind. A regal, ancient energy. I felt that while I was making this. I know that sounds woo woo, but that's what it is. It was this energy, like a vibration. As I was searching for a name for it, I got the name Azrael. And at the time, I did not know anything about Azrael. It relates to these archangels that govern over different things in our universe. Azrael, in particular, is the archangel of death. Now, that sounds scary, I know, but think of it as death in the terms of rebirth and transformation. So the horns, I think, are what is representing that ancient wisdom aspect of it. I think the eyes are literal representations of like seeing in multiple planes of existence. And I really want to know what you guys feel when you look at it. So the next piece I'm going to talk about is magenta. I feel like this one is really a representation of the sensual parts of nature, not sensual in the sense of sexuality, but sensual in the sense of creative energy that creates and evolves all things. I think she is a representation of that. Patterns on her head are inspired by the seashell that I just got from the beach, and it has these ridges that I really loved and these patterns. That's what inspired the ridges of her ears. And everything else was kind of just inspired by the organic shapes of the shell and the orchid. It's all dried out now, but it was this orchid. I'm really, really proud of this one. My blending and my layering and just the time I took on this one, I feel like it has a magnetic pull to it. It kind of pulls you in. I feel like her eyes say a lot. Let me know what you think her eyes are saying. The last piece I'm going to talk about is the beet people. They are inspired by the beetroot, inspired by the color of the beetroot, and also the patterns inside. I started to build like a story for them. I started to think about them as blood purifiers. That made me think about, well, what would their mouths look like? What would their nose look like? What would their eyes look like? This got me thinking about leeches. I just love the textures in this one. I love the textures of the hair, the little spots on them. But that's truly what inspired it, were these beets that I had in my fridge, and it turned into a whole thing. Let me know which one is your personal favorite, although I don't have a favorite because they're my babies, but I will not take offense if you have a favorite. I'll see you next time.